What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One Eye Bry, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about asking the question, will Rick be in the Daryl show? Andy Lincoln is in France? Why is he there? Spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead. So Daryl Dixon is getting his own show in 2023. It's going to be in France. And it's interesting because there's been some news that Andy Lincoln is in France and Greg Nicotero is there in Paris and France, and they're getting stuff ready to start filming the Daryl show. So per comicbook.com, is Andrew Lincoln saying bonjour to Rick Grimes? The Walking Dead star was photographed in Paris, France, which happens to be where former co-star Norman Reedus will soon begin filming his French set Daryl Dixon spinoff. Longtime Walking Dead director and producer Greg Nicotero has been in France prepping work on the Reedus-led series, one of 3 new Walking Dead spin-off shows slated to premiere in 2023 on AMC and AMC+. Meanwhile, Lincoln, who confirmed his Walking Dead return to television at San Diego Comic-Con in July, is set to reunite with Denai Guerrera in the Rick and Michonne series in the works at the network. So it's great. You're going to get the Rick show, you're going to get the Daryl show, and all that good stuff. But fan page Andy Lincoln News shared the photo of Lincoln with a fan in Paris, confirming the England-based actor was in France as of October 18th. It's unclear whether Lincoln is involved with the Daryl Dixon spinoff that will be set in and shot in Europe. So it's going to get a lot of people talking. And here is the photo right here. So a fan met Andy on October 18th, 2022. Thanks for the photo, So it's pretty cool that he's there. Now, he could just be there with his wife. He could be there talking to Greg. He could be there being involved with the Daryl show. He could be there just to see what's going on. It just remains to be seen, but it's a big question. He's in France. They're going to be filming the show there in France. I just think he's there talking to Greg and maybe Norman, whoever else is involved with the Walking Dead universe. But you never know. Maybe he'll show up on the Daryl show, which would be great. But per comicbook.com, we haven't started yet, but it's getting real right now. Reedus revealed this month on Talking Dead all the preps happening. Greg's out there whipping everybody into shape right now. The sets are crazy. There are castles. It's a whole other level. At New York Comic Con, Reedus teased there would be a lot of familiar faces. Again, a lot of familiar faces. So a lot, not just 1 or 2, a lot would be pretty cool. On the reworked series originally developed as the Daryl and Carol spinoff, co-starring Melissa McBride, it will now focus on Daryl as he somehow finds himself in France against his will. As fans speculate whether Daryl Dixon will cross over with the Rick and Michonne series, also taking place in a new setting in the Walking Dead universe, Reedus has hinted at reunions with Carol and other characters. So I hope that Rick shows up in as many shows as possible, but I don't know how it would fit with the timeline, and I don't know why Daryl is going to France and how he got there and if he was kidnapped, and familiar faces are going to be there. But I want to see Rick and Daryl together. I want to see Rick and Morgan, Rick and Michonne, Rick and Judith, Rick and basically everybody, right? Rick and Negan, whatever, Rick and Maggie. Rick, show up on every show. Dead City, the Daryl show, and Rick and Michonne in your own show, right? Let's do it. Hey, even show up on Fear the Walking Dead. Why not? But the fact that Daryl Dixon's show is going to be in France and he doesn't know how he got there and he just wakes up, it begs the question, what are they doing? Why are they doing this? What makes sense for Daryl to go there, to leave Judith, his group, Carol, everybody there? But I want to see Rick and Daryl together, like I already said, and it remains to be seen why Daryl is taken to Europe, kidnapped. You know, it's cool to explore the rest of the world, but it just seems really far-fetched on paper, just the idea that Daryl gets kidnapped. Who took him? The only one that I think would be able to do that would be CRM. But it remains to be seen. We're waiting for CRM to show up. We'll have to see. Rick showing up and the Daryl show is going to... This is going to get a lot of people talking. Like, it's going to get a lot of people talking. You put Rick and anything. Rick, Lance, Rick, CRM, Rick, this. You know, whatever you're going to put in there, it's going to be talking in articles, videos, all that good stuff. But I'm excited to see how it goes down next year in 2023. It could be a big year and should be a big year for the Walking Dead universe. Either way, guys, stay safe. Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. And as always, tell them Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.